Hello again. Let me start this video off by saying how I'm very sorry for not posting any new content as of late. I know a lot has happened in the past 3 weeks or whatever it's been since I posted my last video. But yeah, work, man. It sucks. But fear not, because I am back to give you an update about the month of April for the Rangers Ball Club. I'm not going to go through all the games that have happened since my last video because that would take forever, be like a second Justice League, but longer. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the cliff notes of what's happened in the month of April so far. Now, I'm not gonna go over everything in the month of April because I already covered the first 6 games, I believe it was. So if you wanna check those out, go ahead and I'll put the link up here in the corner of the screen so that you can check those out if you haven't already. But without any further ado, let's get through the month of April. Side note, just in case you're wondering, that's me right there, and that's my brother right there. Those right there, those are the cardboard cutouts that we had from last year. My brother, he was so gracious to get us one each, and he was watching one of my videos and he's like, "Hey, can I be in there?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" First and foremost, the most important thing that happened in the month of April was not even something that the Rangers did, but instead something that happened against them.
Ground ball to shortstop. Kim will go to first. The San Diego Padres get their first no-hitter in the history of the franchise.
It was Joe Musgrove's no-hitter that he threw whenever we played the Padres. And little fun fact, I was there. Yeah, my first game of the 2021 season was watching the Rangers get no hit. So, I mean, it's fine because I saw history, but at the same time, I didn't want to see that at all. But at the game, there are so many Padre fans. It was unbelievable. They're all happy, so good for San Diego, good for Joe Musgrove because he's from San Diego, so, good for him. But yeah, that happened. But in that series against the Padres, we ended up getting swept by them, so that didn't start off very good. And then our next series was against the Tampa Bay Rays.
And the Rangers take the series in Tampa Bay with a 6-4 extra innings win.
And we took 3 out of 4 of that in that series, so we won that series, thank goodness. And then the next series was against the Baltimore Orioles, which I thought to myself, this ain't going to be nothing. It's going to be a cakewalk. Cakewalk indeed it was not. We lost 2 out of 3 from the Orioles, but the last game of the series, we ended up walking off in extra innings, so that's cool, I guess.
And this one into left field, base hit, and the Rangers win it. Nate Lowe delivers his 16th RBI of the season, and the Rangers walk it off at home.
We took 2 out of the 3 from the Angels, which was our next series, and that was a lot of fun.
It's a ground ball, shortstop, backhand Kiner Falefa, and it's in time to first. 8 strikeouts, no walks. John King got the win, and enough offense today.
I enjoyed that series. Then the next series was against the Chicago White Sox, and we got swept by them.
2, a bouncer to Madrigal, and the White Sox have swept the Rangers.
So back to no fun. Then we lost 2 out of the 3 games that we played against the Angels again, but this time it was in our home turf.
The next 1-2. Comebacker for Iglesias, a perfect 9th. And for the first time this year, the Angels have claimed a rubber match. They take 2 out of 3 from the Rangers.
And I don't know why we can't win at home, but whatever. And now our current series, it's actually going on right now. The last game of this series against the Red Sox, Game 4, is going on right now. And the last I checked, it was the top of the 3rd or bottom of the 3rd. It was 1-0 Boston. So in that series right now, we're up 2-1. And so hopefully we'll win that series, because if we do, then that's good for us, because the Red Sox are a pretty good team this year. And we're holding them down. Speaking of the current Red Sox series, another fun fact, I was there. My wife got us tickets, and she got some pretty sweet seats, as you can see in this video. Yeah, we were right there, row 1, in the right field home run area. And I was looking at Kyle Gibson. I was kind of saying stuff to him, but he was not giving me any acknowledgement. And why would he? I'm just a weird fan. Then I saw Trevi, and speaking of Jose Trevino, he got his first home run in this series at the game that I was at, and I couldn't be more proud of him.
Golden fly to left.
Ooh, Trevino takes one deep out to left field. It is gone! A two-run shot. First long ball of the year for Trevino, and the Rangers lead 3-1.
Now that you're all caught up on the games that we played since my last video and the series wins and the series losses, I need to address something real fast. One thing that I have seen over and over this year is Chris Woodward's inability to handle pitchers properly. What I mean by this, my biggest problem with Woodward's issue with pitchers and his mismanagement of them is he'll bring in somebody like, let's say, Taylor Hearn. He's a left-handed pitcher. We all know that. And we're like, somebody before him, a right-hander, was getting in trouble. He's got like the bases loaded or runners on second and third. And then he'll bring in Taylor Hearn, a left-handed pitcher, to face the next guy who's a right-handed batter. That's not the matchup that you want. We've got plenty of right-handed hands in the bullpen to take care of this right-handed batter that's coming up to bat. But whenever he brings in Taylor to face this right-handed guy, why in the world are you surprised whenever Taylor gives up a walk or a hit, a go-ahead hit? It doesn't make any sense. This might not be as big as an issue to anybody else listening to me rant about it right now, but my skin crawls every time a right-handed batter comes up and we got the bases loaded or something like that, or they got the bases loaded, and then Woodward wants to bring in a left-handed pitcher to face this right-handed batter. Makes no sense. Left-handers out of the bullpen face left-handed batters only. It should be that way. But according to Woodward, it's a matchup game, and so he's going to go with whatever matchup is best. Well, you're an idiot because it's never the best kind of matchup whenever you do these certain things. Sorry. Let's get back to stats and stuff. In news, as far as the season is concerned, what's happened so far, Leody Taveras finally got sent down. Thank God. An 083 average, he was like, 4 for 46 or something like that. I don't know. And he had 1 RBI. Thank you. That's finally a good thing they did. So he got sent down, but Ronald Guzman, unfortunately, had a knee injury, and he had successful knee surgery recently, but he's out for the year. Ronald, I love you. You're a good guy, and I hope you recover soon and come back stronger next year. And we're still awaiting the debut of Chris Crush Davis. He's, of course, the guy that we got from the A's in the Elvis Andrus trade. And he's got this grade 2 left quad strain. And at the beginning of the season, see, he had the injury in spring training, but at the beginning of the season, they said that he would miss opening day and he'd be out for about 3 to 4 weeks. And they said that about 3 or 4 weeks ago. So he should be coming up soon. I personally am not that excited for his debut. I think he lacks in contributions. He's like a career 230 hitter, but I don't know. I've been wrong before, and hopefully I'm wrong about this. And now let's go ahead and jump into the MVP and LVPs for both the hitting and the pitching throughout the month of April. So let's start off with the hitting. The MVP for the hitting side in the month of April is Nick Solak. Yes, Nick Solak really came into his own this month. He was on fire. At one point, he was tied for the AL lead in home runs, which is weird because Gallo should have that, but Gallo's too busy taking walks and, getting good plate discipline, but he's still striking out a lot. But we're not talking about Gallo. We're talking about Solak right now. So let's go ahead and put up his numbers right here. He's played 28 games this year so far. He has a .301 batting average, which of course leads the club. That is 31 for 103 at-bats. He has 7 home runs, 15 RBIs, 3 doubles, 6 walks, and he struck out 33 times. So it's not too bad, but it's, it can be lower. It can be a lot lower. But anyway, Nick, you're doing good things. Keep it up. And the LVP for the hitting side is who other than Leody Taveras. Yes, this man, before he got sent down, played in 15 games. He was 4 for 46, which is an .087 average. He had zip home runs. He had 1 RBI. It was a fluke. He had 3 walks, and then he struck out 23 times. Boy, Odor, I thought you had left us. But no, you've been reincarnated into Leody Taveras. Thank goodness he's been sent down. He needs to stay there. An honorable mention for the hitting side, I would like to give out a shout out to Lotus Garcia. Of course, he was a late call up, and he's been doing some tremendous things. I remember seeing this guy in spring training and just thinking to myself, yeah, that's a man that's going to be on our team very soon, and thank goodness he is.
Lotus Garcia.
The 1-2. And that one in the air. Deep out to right field. Arozarena is back. Gone! And there it goes, the first home run for Garcia.
He does have a single, ground out on a strikeout, has home run power, can do damage.
Here it comes.
Oh,
Ooh, that ball well struck. High in the air. Deep center field. Gone! Garcia again!
Because him and his clutch homers and his RBI situations and even his outfield, his outfield work is very good. He's very fast. He's very powerful. I mean, he's not necessarily a 5-tool player, but he's got maybe 4 tools. So he's only going to get better, though. And on the pitching side, the MVP for the pitchers this year is Ian Kennedy. Yes, Ian. Man, oh man, what a saving grace you have been. I love you. Ian Kennedy has played in 11 games this year. He's pitched 11 innings, 9 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 home runs given up, no walks. That is very important. No walks given up at all, and 16 strikeouts. So, excellent. And of course, in save situations, he is 6 for 6. So, very happy in that department. And his ERA overall is 2.45. Couldn't ask for more. Thank you, Ian. And the LVP for the pitchers is Kyle Cody. He's played 7 games this year, 11. But he's played 7 games this year, 11 1/3 innings pitched. He's given up 16 hits, 10 earned runs, 3 home runs given up, 2 walks, 14 strikeouts. That's an overall ERA of 7.94. And then another thing I'll mention is that his opponent's batting average is a whopping .327. So batters are hitting him up and down. And that's not good. But that is it. That's all I have on this little sheet of paper that I have here. And overall, the Rangers are, they're being themselves right now. They're 12-16. That's dead last in the AL West. Hopefully we find our groove soon. Biggest problems I see is just whenever we're pitching well, our hitting sucks. And whenever we're hitting well, our pitching sucks. It's just, we cannot, I've seen maybe 3 games this whole year where both sides just kind of met in the middle and just said, yeah, let's have a good, excellent game collectively. But no, it's one or the other. Woodward, get your act together as far as pitching management is concerned. When a guy is hot, leave him in the damn game. If he's not doing so hot, please do not bring in a left-handed pitcher to face a right-handed batter. That's all I'm going to say. Other than that, as always, go Rangers.